And we are live. Alright, Super Stream Sunday is on. Let's get this going. So, last time I hinted at some stuff, mainly that stuff being there, just maybe, potentially maybe to sorta, there being a new model coming out, and whoops, that isn't the right name. Oh well, golden is okay. It's good enough for now. I'll fix that later. Still a golden 44 still. But I hinted at there being a new car model since the Atom, as you guys might have noticed, is no longer in production due to drops in sales. But what are we going to call this car? We're thinking it's going to be kind of a small two-door sedan-y sort of feel to it. So kind of like the Micro, but not the Micro, the Atom, but not quite so dinky. I'm thinking maybe something like the about the how about the T&M Defense? That sounds nice, like a nice name. It's gonna be made with this body too, so it's gonna be kind of a smaller, sort of almost Japanese but American sedan. Gonna keep that kind of slopey body that we've been using. It's gonna be fairly small body. I mean, who doesn't like a small car sometimes? No, I do. I like the little whatchamacallit. Fuck. I like the Volkswagen Bug. Yeah, this is gonna be kind of a more top model vehicle because you know it's gonna be more of a sporty car. Not too sporty, but sporty. If that makes any sense at all. Oh, look at those little headlights. This car, I think this car is going to turn out really cute, if anything. That's really what this car is going to be, is cute. I mean, it's going to look like it really belongs in this time period, too, because this was around the time when these kind of cars were being popular. So that's good. And don't worry, I'm not gonna get tired and end the stream early today because I feel really energetic because I went to bed late as always, but earlier than normal. Okay, so yeah, I'm okay. I think I like that. I think maybe a little wider. I like that. Oh, that looks cute. Oh yeah. I think this is gonna be a hit. This car. Little surprise. No. We're just gonna have to have the T&M symbol up right there, but like really small. It's because a hood ornament will never fit on a sports car like this. I don't know why it's like that, but I don't know. In real life, you never see like a super sporty car with like a hood ornament. It's just not like, it just doesn't work that way. And this one's definitely not gonna have the standard like freaking square head or round headlight. This thing is gonna have some more. Well, maybe it'll have. Not sure. We'll see how we can go with round headlights. If not, actually, well, that reminds me a lot of a old Datsun kind of style. If I can maybe put these in like right here and then make them. No, that doesn't work. I wish it did. Like make it where it didn't clip. Can I grab these? Great. Don't know why I'm getting kind of bad frame rate. I'm getting okay frame rate, but not good enough to where it's like I don't like where I like it. Alright, so the backup lights are gonna go like right there. And then the indicator is up here. Tell me what you guys think of this thing, by the way. I love it. I really am liking the body design so far. So the T&M Defense. Sounds like some sort of mix between like a war vehicle and a sports car. Who knows? Maybe it will be. I think this car is going to be too small to fit a 318. It might be just big enough. I'm not exactly sure. But we'll see if we can fit a 318. If not, then I've had a new engine in the works that's been kind of in concept building that I think will work if the standard 318 V8s just don't want to cooperate with this car. Oh, that's cute. I like that. I kind of wish I could change that kind of, what do you call it, the lip. And we'll be right back, so, yeah. Sorry about that, headset started to die. But luckily, I have a plug for it. Problems. Oh no, we want a bigger bumper on this thing. Again, I wish I could get rid of that little splitter looking thing, but I can't. So this is going to be the Sport. No, not Spot. I almost made that mistake again. That would have been bad. Aw, this thing looks cute. I would buy one of these. Then again, I say that about all my cars. I would buy one. I'd buy like one of every car if I could. So can I technically, can I fit a 318 in this thing, or? Oh yeah, I could still well overfit a 318 in it. Why does 318 tend to fit in everything? But I've actually had a new engine in the works, which is it's another 318 block, but it's actually a 318 V6. Now, I'm not sure if I want to use this engine quite yet or not. I think we're going to try the 318 V6 on this car. It's small, but I think it's going to work. So this is going to be the Iron 318 V6 innovative engine. And this is going to be the Gen 1 V6. Forged steel, forged H-beam, forged, because this is a top dollar engine. Due to the engine is going to have just came out, so you know it's going to be more of a want to have. It's like you want the new, really powerful but slightly more eco-efficient 318 V6. You don't want the big, bulky V8 weighing you down. God, 4 barrels. Oh God, no. I think maybe a 2 barrel would work. Well, yeah, I don't want to get into 4 barrels yet, just because then I think we're just kind of going overboard, if you know what I mean. So tubular exhaust, just because this is in the sports category, and this thing is like getting really tight fit in there, but really that's almost a good thing, just because the sheer fact that, like, I'm almost kind of tired of the cars having engines that fit so so little in the engine bay. Like, they look so small compared to what they are. Okay, so I need to just do this. Fix things right up. Lower the compression. I don't know how much exactly horsepower this V6 is going to have, because remember, this engine has only been used on concept cars thus far. And it was pretty good, but it wasn't really a fully fleshed engine yet, so like I don't know how much better it's gonna have gotten through this time period. This thing is for sure gonna have kind of more advanced tuning than the V8, just because this thing is gonna be again more of a sports car vehicle engine. Alright, so let's get this thing, where it goes. Goes, nice and fast. Because who doesn't want a little fast car like this? Alright, so 254 horsepower, I'm very happy with that. For a V6, that is pretty good, especially for one this old. So see how it sounds. Probably not that great. Yeah, it sounds like a V6. Yeah. Sounds exactly like it should, I guess. Well, let's see how it looks in there. Aw, it looks nice. It fits perfectly in there. Good, good. This thing is gonna have 4 gears just because sports car. And this thing is actually not the fastest model we produce, but I don't know. It just seems like the frickin' 318 V8 is always gonna have kind of the big glory amounts of this, and I can't really change that. Well, I sorta could, and I sorta couldn't. I don't know. Really, I almost wouldn't want to, because that's like our prime model for vehicles, the 318 V8. It's like that is the innovative engine that we use for most everything. This thing is cute. So this thing, I think really what the deal with this car is that's gonna have the appeal is to young people, and if this were real, because like it's sporty, it's like small, it has a decent amount of power, so you want one. Plus it's not gonna cost as much as like a Golden 44 would. So the brakes can't get much cooling airflow just because the engine needs it all. That's okay though. 5 seats. Should this thing only have 2? No, it should have 5. But it's gonna have a sport, and it's gonna just have like radio delete. No. Still gonna have the phonograph. But this thing is gonna have like everything kind of more sporty up on the upside of sporty. You know? Wait. Sportiness. Okay, so standard and sport. This thing may not look like much of a sports car, but I mean, it looks like it could go around track in an okay speed. It doesn't look like it's gonna be like a supercar, even though it is. It's a little bit of a muscle car too. It's cool, and see, it does cost a lot less because of A, the V6, and B, it's a lot smaller, so there's a lot less metal and stuff to produce it. So the 1955 T&M Defense has been hitting the market. Alright, yeah. So 1955 still going on because we still have models to create in 1955. And wait a second. Hey, let's just delete that real quick. But hey, let's go into T&M and let's put the defense where it belongs. Anyway, comfort, defense from 55. Alright, so now we have the SAR to make next. The 1955 T&M SAR. Which is probably going to stay the same. Yeah. Yep. I knew it. Oh, look at that. And the T12 is going to have like a halted production for the time being, due to we need a new body style for it, and that hasn't come out yet. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably wait until a better body style for it comes out, and then we can resume production on the T12. So I feel like the T12 is probably going to be like that car that some car companies have, that they only make it ever so often, coming out with a new model of it. They don't like make it every year like their normal vehicles. But ladder chassis, steel, actually galvanized steel, and then the solid axle leaf, because that's the most kind of effective one for a truck body. It's kind of able to haul stuff. So this year's gonna just have the big headlights, vented grills. I actually do want to put something extra on this thing this time though, which is one of these. Nah. Just ain't feeling that. This one's gonna have top indicators just because nah, that doesn't look good. Gonna have them like in the grill maybe. That does not work either. Maybe just right here and kind of small. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna go with. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, so Superstream Sunday. Oh boy, it's hard to believe that we started in 1940 and it's already the mid-50s. Yes, we skipped like most of the 40s just because like the same models were being made, you know, nothing changed. But from now on, like, that's not going to happen anymore due to the fact that like there's going to be new model designs every year, so we don't stop ever because it's going to take a while to get to 2015, and by time it's 2015, it's going to probably be 2016 in real life. Well, no, probably won't be, but still. Sorry about the voice cracks, by the way. I woke up not too long ago. I don't want those graphical glitches. Oh yeah, that looks good. Alright. So this thing looks fairly nice, I would say. Just because, I mean, I don't know, again, I really like all the models. Oh boy. Alright, so this looks good. Yeah. Looks good enough for me to want to produce it, which is tip-top standards for me. Alright, so this is going to be the trucks. Yep, that looks good. So obviously this thing is going to have your standard engine, the 318 iron block V8, which is just kind of the engine of today. Alright, so engine family. Alright, so I'm now going to open up my do. Sorry about the screaming in the background, I don't know what that's all about. If I could stop, it'd be nice. But anyway, this is the iron V8. I'm just giving them different names because I can, but oh god, that whole thing is shifted for some reason. Sometimes that happens where like certain parts on the car for some reason are shifted. I don't know why. Or certain parts on the engine at least. I don't know why that happens, but it'll be alright. So this is going to be the Second, not in caps, MD Gen 318, because we're in the second generation of the engines now. I think since that thing's right there shifted, that I think it means that there's gonna be a lot. Well, is it shifted? I can't tell. I think it is, but I might be mistaken. I'm pretty sure it is though. Oh no, it's not. Oh good. That wasn't there yet. Alright, so never mind. No, I'm done. But sometimes they actually do get shifted. It's kind of annoying. Happens a lot on the V6s though. That's the tri-barrel tri double barrel carburetors, just because the truck needs, you know, more power. After all, it is a truck. So get some information, make it run leaner. Alright, so I don't think I've been streaming all that long. Checking things. I need to find out exactly what's wrong with the stream, because something's wrong apparently, but I'll have to figure that out another time. I mean, if you're having problems with the stream, I guess just turn the quality down. I mean, I guess that's the only thing you really can do. Try and help, you know, but other than that, I really don't know how I could fix it. Alright, so now we go with that. So we've got the highest horsepower rating we can get, which is that. And so let's now well, that sounded like an angel. This is a literal angel of a truck, just because of that sound. Oh my god. Single clutch, 3 gears, just because this truck doesn't need 4. Obviously, this thing isn't going to be as fast as like the cars, but can you expect it to be that fast when it's a pickup truck? The chunky off-road tires is what we want. Chunky is not a word. I don't know why, it just is. I think that's a good enough overhang to where it looks okay. Alright, so 2LS, no, we want it to be right there in the middle on this car, because this is not the Comfort. This definitely is not a race car. That pickup truck turns into a race car, that'll make headlines. We make all our trucks race ready. No, we don't. We make all our trucks ready to do job. Like, yeah, I'd rather have that. So the off-road. Alright. Let's look at that. I like it. Oh good, we're getting the utility thing. USA. Alright. So there we go. That's made. And the T12 is being put on hold. That is a halt project for now. Just because not much I can, you know, do about that thing with the whole. Yeah, but see, is there anything else I need to make this year? Doing Doritos. That's good. Anyway, no, I think we're good to go on to 1956. 56. The golden. No, I need to put the brand name. G&M. Go Eden. Apparently I'm retarded now. There we go. Look at that. Oh yeah. Let's do monocoque chassis because yeah, and steel. Look at this. This looks good, other than the radiator being kind of protruding the vehicle. That's fine though. Just a little bug.
Prescribed Enbrel to help relieve pain and help stop further damage. Enbrel may lower your ability to fight infection. Serious, sometimes fatal events.
Why do those bumper guards have to be there? That looks different. Too different. Nope, restart that. I think we can't have those like always facing forward headlights that we normally use. But maybe these would work, just because they don't do that. No, but that doesn't really fit the time period. We'll see what we can do about this catastrophe. I think it'd be safe to put the other headlights right there and make them relative to those one size. I think that actually looks alright. Yeah. Bop. This thing's gonna have to have a big grill, because last time had some overheating issues with the new design. Alright, look at that. This car's really starting to come together, isn't that? Alright, so this is gonna be nice, I hope. Tail lights are gonna be round just because that's, I don't know, that's just kind of what it is this day and age. Actually, you gotta think, what were the headlights like on the cars that looked kind of like this? Well, they were round, weren't they? I could put them like that. It looks kind of cool. Yeah, it looks nice. I like it. It's got that little tiny graphical glitch, but I don't care that much about that. Yeah, we could have the kind of lining. Yeah, style where they kind of line, make up the line. Oh God. Maybe not with the indicators. Yeah, that looks okay to me. This thing's gonna have the big old badge like Mercedes. In fact, the T&M badge looks a bit like a Mercedes-Benz badge. Actually, we're gonna have to move the badge though. No, go away. Come on. Cooperate. There. Excuse me. Okay. So, here's the car. I think it looks good. So this is going to be the sedan's rear wheel drive. Alright, look at that. Just gonna change a quick thing right there. V8, cast iron blocked 318. So this is gonna be the iron 316. Alright, so not the new overhead cams, not yet. Or not at that time period, just quite yet. No. So this is going to be the second, well, not 2ND gen 18. Okay, so alright, so this thing is still just gonna have its triple carburetor single barrels because it doesn't need much else. If only Shortcast didn't have that thing over it, it'd look a lot better. Okay. Ow. Stupid thing. There. Alright. So this thing is... Alright, so we're good now. So let's hear how this thing sounds. Alright, sounds good. See, how does it look inside there? Pretty dinky. Like always. 3 gears. This thing is fast. Golden 44s are fast. I don't know really why. There's like faster than any of our other cars. And they have like the same engine as a lot of them. So there we go. Alright. Okay, so cooling required is like 310.7, so I could do 311.8. So that's cool. 5 seats, handmade, phonograph. Who has a phonograph? I mean, yeah, I know, like that's like it's this time period, but phonographs, when you think about it, I've never seen a car with those in it. Ever, really. Just taking a quick stretch. Alright, there. And now I'm going to be quickly taking a break. Not ending the stream, but like, just gonna be, yeah, just a quick, like, break to do some stuff. Be right back in a couple minutes. And we're back. Oh boy. Okay. This game is going by fast. Alright, so now we're going to be making this year's version of Comfort, which is still going to have that same body that you saw. Yeah, this one. It's a convertible body, just because, I don't know, convertible is like, fins. That's funny. In this day and age, to have the fin on your car. Oh, ew. Didn't mean to do that. So there's the car body. Long fins. which is the best type of thing you're gonna get. Alright. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make headlights out of a license plate. Oh, look at that. That's a nice size. It's like perfect, actually. Wait, if I just snap it like I did the other ones? Or no? No? Okay, no. Alright, so I think we might go back to the one headlight style and just have an indicator here. Okay. Darn mouse. That's a word I almost never use, is darn. Like, pretty much never. What the? I do not want grills on the freaking hood. That doesn't make any sense. Unless it's one of those cars where the grill like opens up, like pops up with the hood. Unless it's that deal, right? Like that. But then, unless it's that, I don't want headlights on or grills on the freaking hood. That's not the right way to go. That's just weird. I'd have to make some changes to this body style editor. Like after we paint the car. And if you're wondering, I'm not going to be doing this all in one stream, like a 5-hour stream. No. Eventually the stream's going to go offline after, I don't know how long I'm going to go for, but after a while. And then later in the day, I'm going to pick up a new stream and resume from there, because it would be insane for me to try and just do one hugely long stream like all day. That's something that I'm just not capable of. Like I would get so bored from doing something like that. Because while I do like streaming for you guys and it is fun for me, everybody needs a break, like between things. And what was that style we had? Like that and like that, right? Yeah, that was what we did, and that looks cool. So still keeping it. God, I feel like if like my grandma or grandpa saw the fins, they would just be like, "What the Plymouth Savoy mixed with like a Cadillac, and then make the fins even bigger than that?" Is that what you just did? Yeah, that front end is not satisfying to me. No. Too sloped. What the? Headlights are just like, I'm not going anywhere. Go! Headlights! Headlights, you suck. Everything else is cooperate. Well, the hood ornament isn't exactly, but I'm gonna have to change the headlights out completely, I think. Car trim is gonna be the Luxury. No, not all in caps either. No. Look, do you see these spelling errors right now? They are real. Real bad. Well, it looks cool without headlights. But no, can't leave it like that. Because then you're going to turn on the headlights and you're just going to be like, what? Where am I going? I'll tell you where you're going. You're on the highway. No. I'm not going to torture you guys like that. Oh, look at that. That looks a lot nicer. Got that back end though, it's so big. This car is just insanely large. That was the style back then, was big fins and big cars. So this is going to be the iron 318. Because yeah, we're still using the 318 V8 because, you know, if anything, this thing might deserve like a bigger engine, but no, the 318 is, it powers all the vehicles that I have in the lineup fairly nicely. So 1956 is going to be the second gen 318. Eventually I'm going to make like a picture of compilation of like each of the different models as they went on through the years, like maybe once the series ends, which this series will never truly end, because like if we get to like say it's 2016 or 2015 and I get to the year 2015 and make all the cars, once 2016 comes by, I'm gonna, you know, it's just gonna be a really slow paced series at that point. But that's not gonna happen for a long time, considering it's taken us 3 weeks to get this far. So, you know, that's not gonna happen for a long time. But if it ever does, this series will never truly end, but yeah, you get my point. You guys get what I'm doing. Tubular. Totally tubular, dude. I shouldn't have said that. That was bad. Anyway. So, but yeah, like, so far, as the years have gone by, I think the cars have gotten nicer for the better. So far, my favorite year is probably like 53 or 54, because I really like that body style. But I mean, you know, I mean, like, times go on and things change, so you can't just keep what you like. No, that's not the way this world works. Alright, so, hey, let's just, like, oh, don't make it any smaller, no. That's just instantaneous death doing something like that. But this thing is going to have the most advanced out of all the, like, horsepower tunes. Just to give this one as much horsepower as possible. Just like that. No parts are doing anything bad. That's good for an engine that produces this much power. Oh, listen to the roar of that. Just look at that. That engine is really a monster with the triple carburetors and stuff. This is kind of a monster of an engine. See how it looks inside the car? It's pretty small because of how big this car is. I think this car might have some... Well, I mean, the grills are fairly big, but we'll see. 4 gears for the comfort. And as you can see, due to this thing's sheer weight, it's just not as fast. Like, I feel like if I put this... In fact, I know that if I put the same engine in the Golden 44, that would tip it over 150 more, like, definitely. That looks good. I was afraid that like maybe the tires were rubbing or something, but no, they're not. Good. I think this car looks fairly nice. No, we're definitely not having any overheating problems. No, because this vehicle has big grill. This is basically like all the cars that T&M makes are basically if you took like the most powerful, like really powerful engines, like practically out of race cars, and then put them into the everyday vehicles that they had back then. And then that's what you would get. Right, so this is the most expensive. No, I don't want to bookmark that.
Were generally not willing to work with people who were maybe only slightly delinquent on their mortgages.
Computer.
I think the banks focused
This thing doesn't even
more
have a
on
computer. None of the vehicles have computers back then. Oh, commuter premium. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a commuter premium. It's what it's meant to be, at least. Top of the line model. That's what this is. Okay. T&M Comfort 1956. Oh my god. So many T&M models now. Let's just take a quick recap of what some of the old models looked like. So, like the 1952 Golden 44. Let's just take a recap on what this thing looks like. That's the 52 Golden 44. I really didn't like the 52 one. I mean, it's just kind of ugly to me. It's not that very pretty here. But then let's look at the 53 Golden 44. Oh, look at that. That's when they got really beautiful, really fast. That's nice. And then 54. 54, they didn't really change that much, except they had a kind of square body style. And a more squared nose, which 54 has to be my favorite year so far of the Golden 44 than the 1955 Golden. That's still 44. Then the body style changed completely, and it looks good. I like this body design. Not as much as the 54 though. And then the 56 is this, which looks good too. Oh, things are changing, things are changing. For the better? I think so. I mean, I think cars are at least, like, changing styles every few years. Like the body styles themselves change every few years. So I want to make the next one, I want to make the defense. So I want to make this one. Alright, so this thing is going to be cool. I kind of want the smaller bumper on this one. Again, really wish I could get rid of that stupid splitter. I might be able to do something with that front end. Make sure there's no like extra stuff I can do. I think we want it kind of back like that. But there. I do want to change up the body style. Because you don't want a body style to just get old. Because then people, you know, it gets unappealing to people if a car just looks the same for years and years. Unless it's the VW Beetle, because VW Beetles are VW Beetles. You can't, if you don't like a VW Bug, you're just, oh my god, you need help. No, I'm not talking about you guys, but like anybody else in the world. Just because, I mean, VW Bugs are like awesome. I mean, we own one, and I mean, I adore that thing. It's, oh god, I made this. No, this design is being scrapped. I'm gonna have to redo the whole front end and post design. We'll just leave that out for now. Scrap that whole front end flat design. No. Back end, oof. Taillights, ooh my god. I gotta think about what did they look like on the other cars that kind of looked like this, and kind of, usually had something like this, where they would have like these, and one thing they would have back here is actually a chrome strip. Just like that. Oh, that looks cool. Let's just say that's the lock hole or something. Oh yeah, right there. The backup lights, can they like go over the chrome piece without looking weird? Oh yeah, they can. Looks really nice actually. Yeah, I really like the back end on this car. It's gonna look good. And the license plate can go. Crap. I can just hang it from there. That's what I'm gonna do. Is it's just gonna be like one of those cars where the license plate kind of hangs down on the bottom. We're good there. Alright, so this has got to be one of the best back-end designs for a car I've done yet. I love it with the chrome strip and everything. It's nice. Gonna have to do that. I don't think it should be that sloped. About that. That I think is good. Look at that cute little car. I love the back end on that car. It looks so legit. This is by far probably one of my favorite designs so far. We'll see how we can make the front end. See if we can make it any better. Yeah. Indicators. Let's do this. Okay. So far, loving it. Oh yeah, this is gonna be like one of my favorite. Like, if we ever like have a design highlights, this is gonna be in it for sure. There's no way it's not gonna be it, because I'm loving this body style. No, I said there's no such thing as sports car hood ornaments in my book. It just doesn't look right. Just tiny little one. Oh yeah, that looks pretty nice. And then you just got this back end here that just looks so good. I want one. I'll take 3. Put the 318 V6 in it, just because that's just the this engine is going to be probably specifically made for this car. That's probably going to be the deal here. Alright, so engine family, it's going to be the Iron V6, well, not V. Okay, so engine variant, it's going to be the first gen V6. I'm glad I was able to get this thing out of the works and be able to kind of use it, because I was hoping I'd be able to do something with this. You know, just crazy idea, 318 V6, and it works. Like, it really does. I think it functions fairly nice. See, I think that's where this displacement issue usually gets on the car. Right here on V6s usually, because I don't know, V6s just came out in the game really, and like they're not as developed as like the V8s and stuff. That's why. Carburetor. Oops. Too big. Can I get the twin? Yeah, twin double barrels. Now this thing is gonna fit tight in the engine bay, but that's okay, right? I mean, I think that's just perfectly fine. I mean, for the engine to kind of fit a little bit tightly in the car, it's manageable. That's me at least. Hey, I think if it fits real snug in there, at least it'll look right, because it won't just be like this tiny looking engine in this big old car. It'll be this mid-sized engine in this like mid-sized car. It'll look right. It's nice. Again, this is probably going to be one of my favorite models, at least of the Defense, that's for sure, because I think I'm going to start utilizing chrome. That's what I'm going to start doing, is I'm going to utilize chrome. Finally start messing around with it. Because I feel like it needed to be done a long time ago, honestly. Is chrome works. Because, I don't know, chrome strips and stuff tend to just make cars look better. Okay, that's a glitch. Okay. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Okay. Just. Wait, what the? Just wanted to make sure of something. Okay, so that's not gonna work. That's when I say no, but what we can do is, instead of like, oh god, no, this, alright, is we can put a bonnet over it, or a hood, depending on where you live. I live in America, so I usually call it a hood. So not that bonnet, that won't cover it all the way. This one might. Make it bigger, maybe. Good enough. To where I won't worry about it. It's just a little glitch. It's not big enough for me to want to worry about it. 3 seats, probably, just because, like oh, 3 gears. That's bad. That I thought seats were gears, or the gears were seats, whatever. That's kind of funny. Boom. Okay. Alright, so this thing is looking good. Little back end. I love this. I love that car. This car so much more just because of the chrome. Yeah, I'm gonna start putting chrome on the cars just because I don't know. I don't know why I wasn't already doing it, but I wasn't. But now, yeah, I'm gonna start utilizing chrome. Seats 5, but sports, phonograph, that, advanced, yeah. Standard. This thing has a lot of drivability. People apparently really like this car. They're not the only one. And this thing is a lot more affordable than any of the other cars. Still not very affordable to the game, but again, to me, they don't cost that much. I'm just gonna say it. they don't, but they do. But whatever. Okay, so yeah. So I'm gonna end this stream here, but obviously I'm gonna pick it up. Pick up a new one soon. But yeah, like, it's just, that's what we got done in this stream. But again, look for another one coming out soon. I guess I'll see you guys like in the next vid.